Hello, welcome. My name is Tracy. Thanks so much for joining me. Today we're going to be making this cute little bag box. You'll find in the description of this video a link to my blog where all the measurements and supplies for this project are listed. Also in the description is a link to my online store where you can purchase all your Stampin' Up supplies. Okay, so let's get started. I'm actually using from the new Stampin' Up Occasions catalogue. We're using products from the Petal Passion suite. So I've got the Petal palette stamp set, and we're using this little flower stamp, the little bird, and in the framelets down here we're using the bird, the flower, and this large leaf as well. And we're using the Petal Passion Designer Series paper. So just bring the Stampin' Trimmer in. I have a piece of 6 by 12 piece of the Petal Passion Designer Series paper. So on the bottom of your box, so it's going to be faced this way. On the bottom of the box, we're going to score at 1 inch. And then along the landscape portion, we're going to score at 4 inches, 5.5 inches, 9.5 inches, and 11 inches. Okay, so this is beautiful paper. It's black and white. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring it in with the Berry Burst ink and a Stampin' sponge. So I've just cut a sponge into quarters and using that. So I'm going to put a bit of ink on, tap off a little, and you can have as much or as little colour as you like. This one has a lot less colour. I think I'll make this one a little bit darker. You want to ink off a little bit before you go mad so you don't have those big icky bits. I'm not too worried. I don't care if it's a little bit rough. This bag is gorgeous. So it's a little bit swirly. I like that look. Okay, so a little bit different than this one. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold and burnish on all those lines with our bone folder. Okay, so we have the 1 inch on this side, and we've got the larger 4 inch on this one, and here is our score line there. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut up every score line up to that first one. And this one on the 1 inch side, we're actually just going to cut that completely off. Like that. And the smaller tab bits, we're going to just trim a slither off each side. That's a large one, and then this one. Okay. So once you're done, it should look, it's a bit easier to see. So you've got your tabs cut in. Okay, on this side, I'm going to use Tombow Mono Multi Glue for this one, and just down that tab, just fold this over and glue this down. The Tombow glue is really good for boxes. It dries pretty quick. but gives you that wiggle room at the start. Okay. So because this is the tab on the edge, this is going to be your back of the box. So if we fold these two in, the back bit's going to go down first and then the front will go down last. So we're going to put a little bit of glue on that. This one goes down first. And then this one. Pop this down, place your bone folder down, just to push it down a little. Then we can push in the sides, just to give it that. Gorgeous. So I have a piece of Whisper White, just scraps, and I'm going to make this tag now, but I'm going to die cut and stamp the little flowers and the bird. So I might do the bird first. I've already ran the embossing buddy over that a little bit. We're going to bring our Versamark in. And using the bird, we'll just ink that up, stamp it down, and I'm using the Stampin' Up silver embossing powder. Just bring that in. I have it in a little container. Just find it a little bit easier that way. Okay. Bring the Stampin' Up heat tool in now. And what we want to do is we just want to warm it up quickly. And then straight down. Hopefully you'll be able to see it changing. It melts the powder and just makes it really nice and glossy. See? Nice and quick. Okay. While we're stamping as well, before we bring the big shot in, I'm going to bring the Berry Burst back in. And I already have 2 flowers stamped and cut out, so I just need the third. So, just like that. Bringing the big shot in now. We're using Petals and More Thinlet dies. Now if you buy the stamp set and the framelits together, you get 10% off. It's a bundle deal, so which is great value. My hands are all got glue on them. Run that through. So quite a big difference with the different spongings, but okay, so I've used the stitched shape framelits, the largest circle shape, and that's going to be our tag. And bring in the flowers. So I have 3 flowers, the bird, and I've cut this framelit out in black cardstock. So that'll just go down on there. So what we'll do is we'll, using the Tombow Mono multi glue again, just glue that down. It will stick out over the edges, so don't worry about that. That should be enough. Stick that down. And just with the bottom bit, we're just going to cut that off. Just like that. Okay. So all these flowers and the bird will be popped up with dimensionals. I'll bring those dimensionals in. And they're quite small, so you can use your offcuts, the bones of the sides. I'll just cut them off. Pop them down. And I'll get 2 down on the bird. Okay. So just position them all down. 1 there. 1 there. And the bird will just go just like that. Okay. Okay, so we're going to use the Berry Burst metallic edge ribbon and also the silver baker's twine. So just on your tag, we're going to bring in the 1/8 inch circle punch. I'm just going to do it to the side a little, just like that. Now, so that would be about 20 inches. Pop a hole in the middle. What we're going to do is we're going to try and feed this through. It's not working very well, is it? It's okay. This is my 3rd video, so still fighting nerves. Okay, so let's push that through. I'll cut this off, just like that. And do is attach this to here just by tying a knot. Cut that off. And I found if you turn it upside down and tie your bow, it just works a little bit better. Now that I say that, I'm on camera and it probably won't work very well. Let's see how I go. I know I've got my hands all in the road, so I apologise for that. Oh, it looks alright, doesn't it? So 2 different themes. Here we've got the lighter, softer style, and then the heavier. What one do you prefer? I would love it if you left me a comment. Please be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss the next video. And thanks so much for joining me today. Thank you. Bye.